church, yeah, we talk about it. How to make money, yeah, we talk about it. Facebook, yeah, yeah. IG, Twitter, Periscope. Ooh, it's streaming, yeah. You can catch CEOs. What can you see, brother? Talking about the hot topics, my girl, yeah. What can you see, brother? Talking about the hot topics.
What goes on Facebook? Listen, so I told you guys I was bringing you a workout Thursday. So previously to the show, we had Jamal Harris of the I Workout group, and now we got the preacher. Hallelujah, won't it do it? I was trying to cue up his video that inspired me and to bring him onto the platform, but it would, for some reason, Facebook is running slow on my laptop, so I want to apologize. But on that video, he stated that he is a preacher, a father, a husband, and he explained to how he gained weight. And gaining the weight inspired him to do this Zoom workout. So I'm going to bring him in without further ado so that he can again go over the video that he had and tell us how he came up with the Zoom workouts and how we can help you, me and him tonight, help you get back healthy and skinty. Hey, Pastor, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on, man? Listen,
I know you from when you was a little boy. Little
dude.
So listen, thank you so much. You like my intro?
Yo, it's lit. I was over here banging.
That's what it's about. It's with the gospel feel, because this platform is the Hot Topics platform is not all gospel. The Hot Topics platform is for everyone. So I told Otis, I said, Otis, I need a song that's churchy but worldly, but I don't want them to feel like I'm trying to draw them to Christ and they don't want to come onto the platform. Now, to keep it real, in the gospel platform is something different.
Right.
But this platform is open to everybody. And
sure.
I have everybody on this one. So thank you so much for loving my song. Appreciate you.
Nah, it's big time. And I appreciate you for having me. And hopefully we can inspire somebody tonight, start their own journey.
So listen, I know I tried to cue the video up and it won't play for me. I tried on both computers. I'm like, what's going on? So it must be meant for you to explain the video that you posted on May the 8th. You stated that this would inspire you to do it. So tell us a little bit about it and how you came up with this concept.
Well, I think you're referring to the one that I talked about, the process that I've gone through. If you know me, I grew up a skinny little guy playing basketball, and that was my love. And throughout the course of years, I gained some weight. And I looked in the mirror one day and said that, hey, I don't like what I see in terms of that. Now, a lot of days had happened. A lot of times I had looked in the mirror, but that particular day I decided to do something about it. Fast forward a year, I had lost 45 pounds, and I was feeling really good. And then I got back into the cares of life. And like I said, I'm a husband, I'm a father of 3 boys. I'm a teacher. I work with the church. I'm a pastor, assistant pastor, all of those things, praise and worship leader. And so my schedule is crazy, and it was hard for me to maintain my workout regimen, my eating habits, and so on and so forth. So I gained a lot of the weight back, and it was over a period of time. And then, so recently in this pandemic, it's almost as if my brain said, hey, you got another opportunity to get yourself back in a place of a better health. But this time it's not focused on weight. It's focused on healthy living, a healthy lifestyle, and the future. My boys are 11, 9, and soon to be 8. And so I have to think ahead. Without vision, we perish. So I have to think like 20 years from now, when my 11-year-old is 31 and married and having children, I don't want to be broke down. I don't want to be in and out of the hospital. I want to be enjoying life. One of my biggest inspirations is my father-in-law, who is almost 70, but takes great care of himself, doesn't eat junk food, looks, I mean, the doctor just told him he has the body of a 35-year-old, and I felt some type of way about that because I don't have a body of a 35-year-old right now. All right. But at the end of the day, the inspiration is not weight loss. It is just preparing to have a better future in my health, you know?
Right. So tell us about the program, because when I posted it, everybody was like, $5 Zoom class. What is that? How does that work? And I need to get on that. So tell us about the $5 Phenom Zoom class.
Well, first of all, let me just say this. I wouldn't want to charge anybody because I like helping people. That's what I do. You know, God has blessed me to be a servant, and I'm happy to do that. But you know how some of us are. If we don't put money on something, we don't take it serious. And I take it super serious, my health and my wealth and my time. And I take other people's health and wealth and their time very seriously. So even if you're only putting $5 on it, you worked hard for that $5. So in my mind, you'll be more committed when you put something on it. You know what I'm saying? It's too easy for us to say, yeah, child, I'm gonna do it, and then back out. But when you put something on it, you're like, I ain't got $5 to waste. I don't have $10 to waste. You know, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So that's where the $5 come in at. I can't get rich off of $5, but for $5, you can get to a better you. You see the trade-off? Like, I don't get much out of it, but you get what you're supposed to get out of it, and that's it's better for you, the customer, if you will.
Okay, so is this 3 days a week, 2 days a week? How many days a week do I need to pay my $5? Because I need to join like one day. Because the last gentleman, I don't know if you know Jamal Harris. He just was on live, and he does an I Workout group. And I
Yeah,
told him that Walmart owed him some money. Because of him, Walmart has sold out of bikes.
yeah.
Because everybody's in that group trying to get the 100 miles. I even got a Fitbit on again because we're tracking our steps. We're getting 100 miles. So I would love to join the Zumba. So it's $5. And how long is the class?
Well, let me say it like this. Things have started to grow on me a little bit. And so my Tuesday and Thursday classes that start from 6, they go from 6 to 7. That's a very rigorous class. I mean, I've got basketball players on there, I got college ball players on there. But I also have people like my mom on there. You know, I got people that's in their 70s, you know, modifying all the workouts. So you can take a break when you want to, you can drink when you want to. So that's Tuesday and Thursdays from 6 to 7. I decided to do a beginner's class starting this Saturday. It'll be every Saturday at 9 a.m. For people who say, hey, I ain't ready for all that, but I can do this beginner stuff with you on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. So
Okay.
that's what this Saturday is about. You join that and you get, you know, your water breaks and all that kind of stuff. But you got to start somewhere. I put on my story today, like, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. But if you never start moving, if you never get going, right, you're going to stay in park forever. And then you're going to be upset with yourself for so long for not starting, for not getting to the point where you want to get. This
Right.
pandemic, we got to practice social distancing. So me doing it on Zoom just made it easy for everybody. You do it in your house. You ain't even got to get in your car and go in there. You know, just go out in the backyard or go on the patio or go wherever in your house. And let's just put some work in. Saturday morning, 9 o'clock, if you are a beginner. And don't be cheating yourself here. I'm a beginner. See, so if you are a
I'm a
beginner,
beginner.
don't cheat
Oh,
yourself. And literally how I do it, I have some people who want to commit for the month, right? So they just go ahead and just say, I'm gonna do it every Tuesday and Thursdays for the whole month. I'm gonna go ahead and pay it first, so I don't have to remember every time. And I send them the Zoom link. They just do it through Cash App or Zelle, and they just, you know, it's pretty simple and easy at that point. And then we just go love on each other. Let me tell you something, King. I'm the instructor that's not like all cut up and like ripped up and you know, making people feel bad because they think I'll never get to that point. I'm the one dying with you. Like, let's go, let's go. I'm right there with you. So the Bible says 2 are better than 1. And when you look forward to connecting with the group, you're more willing to do it. You understand? Like, you set up parameters for yourself. When you try to work out on your own, how many times do you feel like, man, I ain't with this today? Or I had a long day, I'm tired. But when you know people are looking forward to seeing your face and you're looking forward to seeing their face, you kind of do it. That's one thing that hurt me. That 1 year that I was doing that, I was running by myself. I was eating like I was eating on my own, and it just got boring. Like nobody was with me. So this time I said, let me get some partners with me. Let me get some people of like-mindedness with me so we can go on this journey together. So now I'm just like, all the secrets are out. You know, I just finished a workout at 6 o'clock because it's Thursday. My brother-in-law was on there. He wanted to see what we were doing. When we got done, he said, boy, I got to send you a love offering. Boy, that thing was pretty good today. But, you know, he's seeing me die. He's seeing me sweating and tired. It's not about perfection. It's about thinking about your future, right? And I be doggone, my children ain't going to have to bathe me, right? My children are not going to have to visit me in some nursing home because I can't take care of myself. I got to drive when I'm 75. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you better do it because my family, they driving at 78, 79. They still driving. But
Yeah.
so the thing is, and that is motivation, and I you never know who's watching. And I've been
Right.
watching you, and I also watched the fact that you have a back. Now you got me with. I want to go to basketball, Jesus. Don't tell nobody, right? So I'm 46 years old. I'll be 46 in September, and I'm like, why am I doing this? And I shouldn't be playing with no basketball because it doesn't make sense. But the fact is that you make it look so good. Because you be like,
Wow.
listen, I'm about ready. I'm going to kill one of these videos to show you your move. I'm telling you, your movement be like, I be like, oh my God, I want to do this.
Well, and you know what? I appreciate you saying that, but you can do it. So on Mondays and Wednesdays, I do a ball handling class with my high school team and college ball players. And every now and again, I gotta show them, Kenya, that I still got it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, well, I'm going to tell you that I saw that. I'm like, oh my God, he's so interesting. But I know you are because you've been a coach since I've been knowing you. It's not like something that I first found out about. I've been knew what you do and how you do it. I'm trying to find this video so that I can play it. Facebook is running really crazy lately. I don't know what's going on with it,
the
but
pandemic.
I'm trying. You're telling me. I want to show the video of you ball handling. It won't give me the volume, but at least
Okay.
it'll give me the for some reason the volume on my second computer. I say today, I say, Lord, is y'all gonna give me a problem today with the thing? I say, but we're gonna make this happen. I love your page. It's full of everything. It's full of workout. It's full of praise and worship. It's full of the word.
Yeah.
Let me see if this is it. Okay, so let's see if I can get this. Hold on.
Oh Lord. Oh
Let me.
Lord. I hope I don't look sloppy out there.
No. I mean, it's just hold on. Let me see. Let me see how I can. Let me bring this in because I want to make sure that people are understanding. Because I was telling a young man about it. I was telling a young man about what you're doing, and I say, listen, tell your son that this is something that he really can get into because he's trying to
Oh,
do ball handling. Let me see if we can get this. Hold on a second. There it is.
yeah. Okay. Who that is?
Yeah, right there. Bro, right there. So I'm just telling you. Let me back it up again. So I'm just telling you that I was like, oh my God, I wanna play basketball. Look at that. Look at that. You saw that? And you
Yeah, I
probably
saw
already done saw it. So that's what I'm.
that.
So that's what I'm talking about. Like I wanna do that. I'm like I wanna do that. I'm like
Well,
I
listen,
know.
Kenya. You don't have. You got to just start somewhere, right? So I have a young lady who is coming to me for. First of all, let me say this to the public right here, right? My life is about service, right? Servicing other people. So a while back, I had a young lady come and she was a cheerleading coach at Forest Hill High School, and she wanted to become an FBI agent. And becoming an FBI agent, we had all kind of work. They had to run a mile and a half 300-meter sprint. They had to do push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, all kind of stuff that she had never, hadn't been doing this stuff for years. And so with our workouts with G.W.O, we were able to get her to not only pass it, she became the first woman to run a certain time in the 300. Like she's the fastest time in the 300-meter sprint, all that kind of stuff. So I got another young lady who's come to me now and said, "Hey, I want to be a police officer. Can you help me get in shape for the camp?" And so I said, "Okay, we can do that." But she has an athletic background, right? So I said, "Let's do this. One of your workouts a week is going to be sports related, right? So we're going to put a basketball in your hand, let you dribble it a little bit. We're going to play some kickball, let you kick and run the bases, or play a little softball, something where you forget that you're working out and you're just having fun. You won't remember that you worked out until you're done, right? And you'll be like, oh, where them cramps coming from? But you've had fun." So that's the difference with GWO. GWO stands for Gamble Workout. That's all. My kids named it that when I was at the school, coaching at school. We try to blend like real life together because that rigorous nature, that mother that's raising kids, right? That's cooking, cleaning, full-time working, going back to school. She has to take care of herself too, but that's a difficult journey to keep up with your health at the same time. So you have to be creative with how you do things. And so if you're saying you want to dribble a ball, girl, get in on Mondays and Wednesdays. We go at 5 o'clock and you just dribble. What you can do, you can do. What you can't do, you can't do. But guess what you're going to be doing? You're going to be moving. You're going to be sweating, right? And you're going to be getting your heart rate up, right? And you're going to be having fun. And the more you do that, right, the more you're going to be excited about going back the next time. You know what I'm saying? So everything can be modified. So I have one group on that Zoom that I can do all kind of stuff with. Then I have other groups say, just pound it with your left. Just keep it going with your left. Everybody else going inside out, left, behind the back, all that stuff. And switch it over to the right. That's all you do. And for each person, we cater it to them. So Kenny, you might like softball.
No. I want to ask one more question. I got one more question. I got one more video. Now, wait a minute. Wait, so that's what we doing with that's what we doing with you.
Yeah, listen, that's Tuesday and Thursday right there.
Okay, so that's Tuesday. Okay, all right. So, that's Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tuesday.
Listen, you can do that. Kenya, you can do that. Here's the deal. You do it at your pace, though. So maybe you can do 2 and then you need to stop for a second. And then do 2 more and you stop for a second. Listen, I'm the instructor, and I'm going to do, what I can do, and then I'm going to rest for a second. And then I'm going to get back in there, and then I'm going to rest for a second. Then I'm going to get back in there. But what you start doing is you start seeing your progression, right? You start seeing yourself get better, right? Now, that's Tuesday and Thursday. Saturday is going to be a version of that, but brought way down, scale back, where you get more breaks, more breathing, a little bit slower pace. But eventually, I'm trying to get those Saturday people
onto Tuesday and Thursday.
Right.
Bingo. So I'm going to join. Now, I guess I should go live on my end.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go. Okay, so I should utilize my platform on my live and go live at 9. It's 9 a.m. right?
It's 9 a.m. And so what you can do is film yourself live. Okay. On the Zoom. So have your people, like, they can pick up the device that you're using just to show everybody that's on there, right? And then film you and talk to them. Say, "Whoa, I'm tired. I'm glad he let us take some breaks sometimes."
Okay.
Grab your water, and then let's do that. Definitely.
Okay, so Latoya, who's my moderator tonight, thank you, Latoya Johnson. She's my sister and my moderator tonight, because you need some moderators on here. So she's posting. She's looking real sad. Yeah, we looking real stylish. Sis, we're going to have to do Saturday. So we're going to get some friends to come in on Saturday to the GWO workout. It's $5. Now my question is it $5 per? So it's $15 a week. Is that what it is?
So are you saying you're just going to do Saturday?
I'm just going to do Saturday. Right.
So
now.
What you should do, if you're just doing Saturday, is pay for the whole month, right? All those Saturdays. So just pay $20 for the month. And just be like, boom, that's it. And I'm going every Saturday at 9 a.m. I already put my money on it. I'm there.
Okay.
And it's Cash App it or Zelle.
Okay, we gonna come in and I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna video my workout and post to my platform, and I'm gonna put. I have a, I don't know if you remember. Well, you probably don't. You remember I was like over 300 pounds,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I lost like 90, and I gained like 40 back. And I
I
actually
know.
been doing really really well now because I'm walking.
Yeah,
After following all these people that's working out, so I'm doing the best I can because I want to go back down to that low platform where I'm able to walk from here to the corner without being out of breath. So we
yeah,
want to thank you
absolutely.
for this, and it's a good time to do it. So I want to so Tyra Shaw say cool time for me to get back sexy.
You know, I ain't playing with that cat, man, because I've been telling this boy for years I got him. I'm gonna see if he show up. Cash out me tonight, boy.
I'm gonna pay
Ty,
your $5.
pay your five and put it on it, and ain't no backing out this time.
We come Saturday. I need you right there with me. I need you to be on Zoom. I'm going home and get my. I'm gonna make sure. I listen. Saturdays are crazy for me because I run this show. I run another show. But guess what? I'm gonna make this a priority on Saturday to be there. I'm gonna make this a
Listen,
priority on Saturday to be there because I know that I'm all over the place and I'm always traveling. Not traveling, but this has been a crazy during the pandemic.
yeah,
But Saturday I'm gonna be stationary. If I have to pull aside the road to a park
yes.
and take
Kenya,
my
you just
tripod
said
out.
something. I need everybody in your audience to hear what you just said. You said, I am going to make this a priority.
Yep.
Usually, and church folk, black folk and church folk, only make this a priority when they're in the hospital. When we get sick, what's the first thing we want? Healthy food. We want soup. But we wait until we're down and out before we get serious. How about we flip that and say, let's do it now? Let's make it a priority to take our health the way it is and make it be our wealth. Because I can't make money if I'm laying up sick all the time. I can't make money. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if I'm dying early, I'm selling somebody short. And so the people in church, we eat. Oh my gosh, church people eat, right? That's what we do. Every time we meet, we are eating, right? And listen, I eat. I tell my wife all the time, me and my boys, we eat. When you put some out here, it's got to be enough for us. But I don't want to eat myself into an early grave. And so I had to learn how to eat better, right? Eat more greens, eat more natural food. In this 21st century, I can't go to McDonald's or Burger King all the time. You got to cook some on that stove, right? It's got to be some natural stuff that we add in there, even if it's little by little. For me, sweets are a problem. Kenya, you might not know this, but I'm going to tell the whole audience this right now. You ready? I love sweets so much. When I was in high school, for a gift, people used to give me a whole box of Swiss rolls. Like, like for a gift, they used to give me a box of oatmeal pies. And I could sit there and eat 4, 5 of them at one time. Well, I had to learn a new habit when I became a little older because my metabolism can't take that. It's setting up in my back, my right cheek, in my thighs. Everything's getting huge. So I had to relearn you cannot live to eat. You got to eat to live, right? You eat to live. So your plate ain't got to be overflowing. You know what I mean? And when you couple this, and I say all the time, Ken, I don't diet. Diets don't last. They might work for a little bit, but they don't last. But it's a lifestyle change. You understand what I'm saying? It's a lifestyle change. And so you start saying, instead of saying, I'm not going to eat any sweets, because Kenya, you know I'm going to eat some sweets. I'm going to limit my sweet intake. I'm going to be conscious about how much I eat. So if I have some on Monday, I'm definitely not going to have anything until Friday or Saturday. Then I'm not going to sit there and eat 19 cookies at one time. You understand what I'm saying?
Listen, I you know that my life is work. I have this thing with challenges, right? So about 2.5 years ago, Highland Hickson, he's a minister out of my well, he used to live in Miami, Fort Lauderdale. He did a challenge where he said, "Let's go without meat for 30 days." So I went without meat for 30 days, no red meat, no pork, and I was like, "Woo, 30 days!" And then so I started back eating the meat, and I started getting sick. So then I had to stop eating the red meat and the pork altogether. So I
Yeah,
did that on a dare, like, okay, the challenge, and now I no longer eat red meat. I don't eat red meat. I don't eat pork. I love me some old good bird. That yardbird, I'm trying to get
Yeah.
rid of that too. But I know that there's some things, and again, there's some health things that I need to do within me because when I topped the scale at 300 at 5'2.5", my doctor said you're gonna die. He
Yeah.
said it just like that. You're gonna die. I said what?
Yeah.
He said you're gonna die. I was like I'm gonna die. He said yeah
Yeah.
because your weight, your knees, everything is just working against you.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
said I have to make a change. So I lost the weight, and then I gained half of it back, and now my knees hurt a little bit. But now that I'm losing weight, my knees are getting better. So
Right.
I went and bought me a battle rope. Like I remember, I said I got me a battle rope.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I
Okay.
got
Well,
one.
but we can help you through that, but always know this, and all your listeners need to know, health is wealth. All right. People say it all the time, but they don't really compute what they're saying. Health is wealth. So if you take care of yourself, you can do much more with your life. You know what I'm saying? Creating wealth for you and your family and your grandkids and your family lineage. But I would say this, Kenya. It's hard for us to learn new habits, but it's worth it to learn new habits. And a lot of us, we like the food like collard greens and ham hocks and black eyed peas. And I'm from Mobile, Alabama. Come on, man. That's what we do, right? But we had to learn, we had to eat that stuff way, way back because that was the leftover. We learned to love it. That's why I love Black people today, because we are survivors. We make the best out of the worst. That's what we do. But we have a hard time transitioning, understanding we don't have to do that like that anymore. Like we can choose better now. We don't just have the fat. That's all we got. So season it up and do the best with it. Now you can take that chicken and you ain't gotta fry it. You can broil it. You can bake it. You know what I'm saying? You can do something different with it now, as opposed to what we used to have to do.
Right.
You muted again. What'd you say?
I have to mute so that because the headphones
Oh,
it'll reflect, so I have to mute me. I listen. Let me tell you, right? I I love Smoothie King. That's like my
Smoothie
favorite stuff.
King?
Yes, I
Yeah.
love Smoothie King,
Okay.
and that's what got me through my first
Yeah.
190 pounds. Smoothie King.
Yeah.
Now I drink from a young lady. Oh God, why did I forget her name? It's Tamika. She's the prop. I think it's the Prophets or the so, but she's a member of Kingdom Builders, and
Oh, yeah. Okay.
she make juices. Listen, I drink one of those, and it is worth it.
Yeah.
And I pay $30 a week for the juices, and it's enough for the whole week.
Okay.
And I drink one a day, and it's like a meal. So
It's a meal substitute.
it actually is a juice, but it depends. Like because I eat oatmeal and this and that, and I have got a little regimen. It doesn't. I'm not hungry,
Yeah. Okay.
and it really helps you if you're. It really helps your body. You feel it, like you feel the fruit. Like I haven't did it this week because I've been so busy, so I can tell the difference that I didn't drink the juice versus the week
Yeah.
I did drink the juice. I'm sluggish and like, like, I got to set all this stuff up, and I'm like, oh my God, normally I'm like setting it up, I'm ready to go, everything is where it need to be at, but today, this week has been crazy because of, I just feel it. So I thank God for her. And I know
Yeah.
because she prays all the time, so she probably be praying over it, saying, "Bless the juice that I'm juicing, hallelujah." So she probably praying over the juice. So that's another thing. I ain't got my nutrients of the blessing, but
Well,
she's
and the thing is, certain foods give us nutritional value.
right.
Certain foods just give us problems, to say the least. So 1,000 calories of French fries is totally different from 1,000 calories of broccoli. The broccoli is giving us nutritional value. What it's doing is helping my metabolism speed up. It's giving me nourishment, right? The fries, they're just giving me fat. So like if you switch those things for a certain amount of for a period of time, your body starts to taking shape and form. losing weight is not that hard in terms of the science of it. What makes it difficult is the mind, what we want and what we feel like we have to have.
Right.
So if you take care of your body starts to show you appreciation, not just losing weight, but your thinking becomes clearer. Your joints don't hurt as your body rewards you for making better choices and decisions. So instead of if you're gonna go to McDonald's, get you a grill snack wrap, right? As opposed to getting the Big Mac or the chicken nuggets. You do that for a period of time, your body starts to say, appreciate that. You know what I mean? And so all I wanted to do was just invite people back on their journey with me. And there's some people that's been in there. I mean, they've been with me every step of the way. When we get done, we pride ourselves on our shirt being dripping wet.
How can I get me a shirt?
I needed you to ask that question, boo boo.
I want me a shirt.
Yeah. But listen, when we get the customers, they've been in there for a while working out. We get them an opportunity to order a shirt. But you earn that through your sweat, though. It's called sweat equity. So if you stick with us, then we say, hey, you know what? You earned shirt. Let me get your size. And put something on it, a little $10, and boom, we good.
Okay,
Yeah.
so before I let you go, I'm gonna have to let you know I do a lot of marketing and promoting for a lot of different companies, and I think
Yeah.
80% of them are bakers. So I
For
have to
bakers,
break up bakers. They make cakes and cookies and candy. So let me tell you what happens is if you ever look at my page, that most of my friends are bakers. So they
uh,
be like, test this cake for me. Let me drop this off to you. Oh my God, you have no clue. So my new goal for the month of June is to break up with all my baker friends. Kesslin, Brenda, Keisha. I can't be y'all friend for the month of June while I'm paying $5 so I could go to Zoom. So I'm not gonna eat any sweet potato pies and
woo,
strawberry
woo.
cupcakes. Yeah, see, I have a blessing of being with businesses that feed me good,
Yes.
and I got to break up with them for June because I want to see results. So that is my new thing. But before I let you go, because I promise you I won't hold you long. What is your closing words? What do you want to say? What do you want to let the people know?
Well, I want to say that. Well, first of all, thank you again for having me, and I appreciate when anybody wants to talk to me. And I do believe God has given me something to say, but it's still an honor for somebody to ask. This is only one side of who I am. Of course, there's many levels to J.R. Gamble, but in terms of the conversation, I would say this: take care of yourself. This pandemic has taught the world that we don't take care of ourselves enough, right? We make excuses for saying, I don't have time. How many people that said they didn't have time, and now you got all this time, and you still ain't doing that? So it wasn't about time, it was about a decision. You gotta take care of yourself. If I'm not taking care of me, I cannot be a great father for my boys. I cannot be the husband that my wife needs me to be, right? So I gotta self-care. I learned that I gotta inspire people to be willing to put their own health, mental health, psychological health, the physical health up front, up at the top of the list of their priorities. Like it's gotta be God, it's gotta be your family, and then your health has to be up there. It can't be like the ninth thing that you get to, right? At some point in the month, you'll walk around the block once because people need the best you that you can be. And the best you can be takes some time. Okay. I love all of you. Hopefully I see you soon. Hashtag G.W.O. All you gotta do is send me a message on Facebook, on Instagram, DM me at Pastor J.R. Gamble, and we'll give you all the information you need. Let's go, man.
I'm
Come
gonna make it my
on.
I'm gonna make it my priority for this week. I know I got some things, but if I just pull over side the road at a park and just tune in to Zoom, and that way I'll be able to do it. I have to do it. I have to get the mind up And I want to thank you so much for coming on. I was like, when I inboxed you, you was looking like, huh? What this girl talking about? You know, Kenya always doing something. So I want to thank you so much for joining me on my platform. I hope you enjoyed everybody that's here tonight. Like I said, it is a blessing to be able to have a man of God to join me. I got to bring you back to talk about some more stuff, but
Let's go. It's
so
okay.
so again, I want to thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for loving my intro song. Appreciate you.
It's hot. It's hot. Kenya,
And
tell all your people it's okay to prioritize you. Tell
yes,
her. Tell her.
listen,
You tell
it's
her.
okay to prioritize you. That is the
There
new
you go.
slogan. Latoya, put it in. It's okay to prioritize you. Oh God, that's a word right there all
There it is.
by itself.
Mhm. Yeah.
That right there will help your mental health. It's okay to. Oh my God, let me go. All right, we finna start into a whole nother thing, and we finna get into church, and I can't get churchy tonight. We
Next
ain't doing
interview.
that.
Next interview.
Next
Next interview.
interview. All right, so again, I want to thank you for coming in. I bid you farewell and thank you. God bless you, and I'll see you Saturday.
All right. Love you. See you soon.
All right, guys. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in. So listen, I want to just let y'all know something that's really, 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 really dear to me. Guess what? This is my 25th show. My video show is at number 25. Now let me tell you, we've done more than 25 shows. We've done more than 25, but this is my 25th show, and I want to celebrate that. Um, Whenever I bring a guest on, like my sound was crazy, and I didn't want to lose the sound, so we didn't talk about it. But this is my 25th show. I want to thank everybody who's been tuning in faithfully every week, everybody who's been supporting me, everybody who's been jumping on and saying, "Hey, Kenya, you're doing a good job." But this is my 25th official show, not the ones I practiced with and not the ones that we were doing. This is my 25th show, guys. So I do want to thank everybody. It's Thursday, the Thursday Hot Topics 25th show. Um, we did it on the Workout Thursday. It was wonderful. If you did not watch the last show, please tune in to that show. And again, we want to let you know the pillars of what we do over here. We provide exposure. We advertise. With Hot Topics, are you looking to grow your brand? You're looking to advertise your product. Let Hot Topics give you the exposure you need. And once again, just to let y'all know that each and every week that this show is sponsored by a natural seal, a natural seal natural products, and that is Sylvia Gillian. She paid the cost to be the boss, as well as Gillian and Co. So listen, I'm gonna bid you farewell. And again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube page. Tune in to Hot Topics Pop-Up Show on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Next week, I won't be on Tuesday, guys. I will not be on Tuesday because my daughter's turning 16 and I have to celebrate her birthday. So you won't see me next Tuesday, but I will be right back here on Facebook, Instagram, Periscope, YouTube. I'll be right back here next Tuesday night at 7 7 o'clock and 7:45. So with that being said, we want to say good night, and I'm going to lead you back out with this.